Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Start on a clean edge, cut at the tail. Leave the last syllable slightly curtail. Carry the motion into the next bar. No full stop closure, just partial restart.
Trim the end and then lead with the next. Overlap timing but keep it exact. First part forward, last part removed. Flow is continuous even when cut.
Shorten the phrase to a clip design. Drop the final sound before the line. Immediate entry to follow it through. No gap created, just shifted the cue.
Cut, then carry. Forward the line, no full stop, just slide in time. Edge stay sharp, no rounded close. Keep it moving, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Never exposed.
Yeah, extend to a longer connected chain. Cut at the midpoint to start again. Fragment the line but preserve the intent. Carry the sequence through each segment.
Introduce faster repetition now. Tighten division but still allow each little cut to redirect flow. Ending reduced while the forward grows.
Pull back to minimal, single word hits. Clip every ending, remove the tails. Leave them implied but never complete. Listen to feel what the line delete.
Cut and carry. Forward the line, no full stop, just slide in time. Edge stay sharp, no rounded close. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Never exposed.
Rebuild the structure with fuller length. Still cut the edge but maintain the strength. No rounded closure or end the phrase. Sharp transitions define the phase. Insert a slight delay before the cut.
Hold for a tick, then remove the end.
Carry the start of the following line
into the gap where the last would have been.
Balance between full and incomplete.
Alter the structure from line to beat. Complete, then cut, then complete again. Pattern evolves without needing an end.
Final section, compress the chain. Multiple cuts in a rapid domain. Short clip phrases, back to back.
Carry them forward across the track.
And without ending. Last word trim. Final syllable left implied within. Carry continues beyond the close.
Cut and carry in endless flow. Cut, then carry. Forward the line, no full stop, just slide in time. Edge stay sharp, no rounded close. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Never exposed.
Measured approach, every syllable placed with a stable control. No extra motion, no drift in the line. Everything mapped to a constant time. Cleaning the diction, no blurring the edge. Cut every segment with sharp intent. No wasted space, every part in place. Structured delivery across the phrase. Shift to a tighter internal chain. Stacking the rhythm in narrow lanes. Increase the density, still in control. Nothing collapse when the patterns grow. Bring it back, line, return. Reset point, let it turn. No drift, no slide, stay in time. Back again, realign. Bring it back, line, return. Reset point, let it turn. No drift, no slide, stay in time. Back again, realign. Break down the bar, then build it again. Short form units, then extended length. Contrast between the compact and wide. Balance the motion on both sides. Introduce like delay before the hit. Later on entry but landed strict. Push then settle inside the frame. Control variation without a change. Triplet insertion then back to straight. Shifting the count but maintain the rate. No deviation outside the code. Every transition remains in mode. Bring it back, line, return. Reset point, let it turn. No drift, no slide, stay in time. Back again, realign. Bring it back, line, return. tone, less in projection but still controlled. No emotional rise, no drop in force, just steady motion across the course. Expand the phrase into longer chains, connect the segments with minimal breaks. Flow continuous but sharply defined, each word anchored in measured time. Final section merge all the forms, density gap and the shifting norm. Cycle repeats without a clothesline. Return as the structure go. Bring it back line, return, reset point, let it turn. No drift, no slide, stay in time. Back again, realign. Yeah. Start in a steady 4-count division. Clear articulation, simple position. Each syllable spaced with the visible gap. No overlap, error across the map. Shifting to 3 with the subtle transition. Triplet division without interruption. Time and adjust but remain in the frame. No loss of balance in change of the lane. Return to 4 with the stronger control. Recenter the flow, reconnect the whole. Nothing excessive, no sudden display. Just smooth conversion from phase to phase. Reduced to a minimal one-word hit. Single unit placed and immediately split. Leave a long space before the next start. Timing exposed in the stripped down part. Build it again with the layer design. Multiple internals and narrow lines. Density increase but stable in form. Nothing collapse when the structure transforms. Switch the emphasis inside of the phrase. Midpoint accents replacing the bass. Not at the end and not at the start. Center the weight in the middle of bar. Increase the pace with the shorter length. Compress phrases but keep the strength. Quick succession then pull it apart. Contrast controlled in each segment part. Introduce offset ahead of the beat. Slightly early but still complete. Push then settle inside the time. Precision maintained in the shifted line. Pull everything back to a slower state. Widen the spacing, regulate. Clear articulation returns again. Reset the ear before the next change. Merge all forms in the final chain. 4 into 3 then back again. Minimal dense offset aligned. Every variation combined in time. And without closure, maintain the flow. No final drop, just steady and low. Count switch remains as the system loop. Structure continues beyond the group. With the weight in the middle, not at the end of the phrase where you settle. Stress on the center, the syllable, split it and place it exactly where rhythm is stable. Nothing excessive, just careful alignment. Each little unit defined by assignment. Measured and mapped to a controlled environment. Timing is locked in the strict requirement. Carry the line but disrupt the expected accent. The stress in the word is redirected. Shift from the end in the middle of the section. Pattern inversion remains unaffected. Keep it contained in the narrow division. No loss of clarity under precision. Clean articulation with sharp definition. Every component supports the position. Reduce the extension to shorter constructions. Breaking the fragments with tight reduction. Stack in the center with heavy intention. Cut at the edge, then rejoin the function. Contrast created between long and compact. Lines that expand and instantly retract. Motion is subtle but clearly intact. Nothing misplaced in the sequence of act. Increase the speed while preserving the center. Double the count but maintain the anchor. Rapid succession, we're still in control. Midpoint stress as the dominant factor. Triplet insertion and back to a straight. Every adjustment contained in the rate. No deviation outside of the plan.
Every return lands exactly as ran. Pull back again to a slower formation. Widen the gaps for clearer location. Center emphasis, still in rotation. Even when pace is reduced in duration. Space is adjusted but never removed. Part of the rhythm in every move. Silence supports what follows through. Even the absence is technically used. Introduce offset to shift the alignment. Slightly behind and perfectly timed. Midpoint strike in a delay design. Tension created but quickly refined. Push, then release in a measured response. No overreaction, no loss in the stance. Balance, control from advance to withdraw. Every transition remains within law. Final section, merge all of the phases. Midpoint stress across every cadence. Long form connection with compact insertions. Unify structure without hesitation. In without ending, no closure. Applied cycle continues, no need to decide. Midpoint strike remains inside. Loop technical pattern that never recoup.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Set in position with the narrow output. Minimal tone, but the timing is well put. Each little segment is cut with a clean edge. Nothing is wasted, no drag in the sequence. Syllable count in the balanced division. Measure delivery with steady precision. No overextension, the structure is fixed. Every component is locked in the mix. Hold it, align it, stay in the frame. Each hit return in a control lane. No slip, no break, no loss in the phase. Just patterns repeat in a measured array. Breaking the halves, then dividing the three. Shifting the grid, but to stay in the key. Micro adjustments embedded in flow. Never too fast, but it still feel close. Layered internal connections appear. Subtle but present, consistent and clear. No random motion, each bar is designed. Repeat with the change, but the form still defined. Hold it, align it, stay in the frame. Each hit return in a controlled lane. No slip, no break, no loss in the phase. Just patterns repeat in a measured array. With the simplified tone, lessen the motion but fully controlled. No peak, no drop, just a stable release. Cycle continue with minimal shift. Close in a loop that don't really end. Pattern persist and then start again. No final signal, no need to conclude. Just phase maintained in a constant groove. Hold it, align it, stay in the frame. Each hit return in a controlled lane. No slip, no break, no loss in the phase. Just patterns repeat in a measured array. Enter the frame with the narrow intent. Syllable stack, but the spacing is set. No overlap, error alignment. Correct every segment, placed with the measured effect.
cut through the bar with the minimal tone. No extra weight in the words that the tone. Clean articulation, each letter is shown. Mapped to the grid like a code over stone. Shift it, lock it, keep it in line. Every pattern return on time. No drift, no slide, no breaking control. Just a structured loop in a technical mode. Yeah, split into triplets, then back to the base. Timing adjust, but they stay in place. Micro delays, then resolve in phase. Every transition contained in the phrase. Density rise, but they never collapse. Balance distribution across every track. No random hit, every segment exact. Built like a system that never reacts. Shift it, lock it, keep it in line. Every pattern return on time. No drift, no slide, no breaking control. Just a structured loop in a technical mode. Yeah. Technical mode. Yeah. Low level tone, but the pressure is set. No push required, it connect on impact. Sequence repeat with a slight offset. Variation small, but the form intact. End of the loop, but it don't conclude. Cycle remains in a constant move. No final drop, just a steady remove. Pattern persist in a silent groove. Shift it, lock it, keep it in line. Every pattern return on time. No drift, no slide, no breaking control. Just a structured loop in a technical mode.
Enter in silence, low level tone. Minimal presence but clearly defined. Each word isolated, placed in the grid. No excess motion, no drift in the line. Hold to a steady control release. Even division across every beat. Nothing too dense in the opening phase. Just a foundation of accurate pace. Building layers, add to the frame. Slight increase in the internal chain. Syllables stack but remain in control. No overlap, error, maintain the whole. Shift to a tighter, faster sequence. Double the count with the clean adherence. Shorter the phrase but increase the rate. Everything locked in a narrow space. Triplet insertion and back to straight. Alternate timing but never misplaced. Micro delay then immediate land. Precise execution exactly as planned. Reduce again to a minimal form. Strip the structure to stable and warm. Less in the motion but stronger in shape. Clear articulation resets the pace. Expand to extended connected lines. Longer delivery across the time. Link every segment with no visible break. Continuous flow that refuses to shake. Insert the pause as a rhythmic tool. Silence control, not loss of rule. Gap in the line and return to the run. Contrast created without disruption. Increase the density gradually now. Layered internals begin to compound. Patterns repeating in varied designs. Similar structure but shifted in time. Introduce offset into the phrase. Start off beat then align in place. Push then pull within strict control. Never outside of the rhythmic roll. Accelerate briefly then settle it down. Short burst speed then back to the ground. Contrast in motion but unity kept. No fragmentation of overall depth. Return to a clear and grounded base. Steady delivery widen the space. Each syllable heard with defined intent. Nothing ambiguous in the placement. Final integration of all prior states. Slow into fast and adjust the rate. Triplet and straight in the blended control. Full system running as one complete whole. And without ending, sustain the loop. No final drop, no dramatic move. Cycle remains as it started before. Terminal loop with an open core. Yeah.
enter before the beat, then settle in place. Slight anticipation, but still in the phase. Early arrival, then locked to the frame. Timing adjusted without any strain. Push the first syllable just ahead of the grid, then let the remainder fall exactly where it fit. Control deviation from standard align. Precision maintained in a shifted design. Short initial burst, then extend to a line. Fast entry point, then a slower unwind. Contrast in timing, but unity held. Nothing unstable in how it's compelled. Repeat the pattern with subtle delay. Early, then center, then slight pull away. Cycle through phases of forward and back. Never once losing the core of the track. Reduced to minimal words for a bar. Place them ahead and let silence go far. Gap after entry increases the feel. Tension created, then quickly resealed. Build again into a denser flow. Multiple syllables tightly enrolled. Start each segment slightly before, then resolve it back to the center once more. Triplet phrasing with early attack. Compressed at the front, then evenly mapped. Releasing the straight with the grounded control. Blend of divisions that function as whole. Pull everything back to a slower intent. No early push, just placement direct. Reset the ear to a stable design before reintroducing the forward incline. Final expansion of all of the forms. Early then late, then perfectly norm. Preemptive timing remains in the loop. Structure intact as it continue through. Start with a gap, then enter the line. Half beat late, but still on time. Measured arrival, no rushing the pace. Space is a part of the rhythm I place. Short burst phrases, then cut to none. Leave it empty, then re-engage the run. Silence controlled, not loss of intent. Gap as a tool in the measurement. Tight in the diction, edges are clean. Every consonant sharp and seen. No blur in the phrase, no drag in the tail. Each word set down with a precise detail. Reduced to a single word per bar. Isolate units, stretch it far. Minimal content, maximum space. Timing exposed in a slower pace. Build it again with the denser design. Stacked internal links in a narrow line. No overlap, error, no spill in the frame. Everything locked in the technical lane. Insert the delay before every hit. Hold for a tick, then land it strict. Late on entry, but never off grid. Control deviation in everything did. Shift to a faster subdivision now. Triplet fragments allowed but bound. Quick succession, then cut to still. Contrast in motion with measured skill. Return to a long connected phrase. Carry the line through multiple bars. No visible break in the overall flow. Continuous thread that steadily grows. Drop the intensity, lower the tone. In vocal weight but sharply controlled. No added pressure, no rise in force. Just quiet execution cross the course. Expand the pauses between the lines. Wider the gap but still in time. Empty sections that still feel full because of the rhythm they subtly pull. Final passage, merge gap and flow. Enter then stop, then start it slow. Pattern persists with the broken feel. Yet everything lands with the stable seal. And on a space instead of a word. Leave it open, nothing to confirm. Gap remains as the final cue. Loop restarts without a view.
Let the sequence just flow. Each little segment is cut with intent, placed in the grip with the clean alignment. Breath never rush, keep the pattern intact. Subtle connection from bar into bar. Nothing too loud, but the motion is there. Quiet progression that carry the track. Keep it in motion, no break in the line. Each step return in a steady design. No drift, no push, no loss in control. Just rhythm that move without visible force. Slide in the pocket, adjust on the frame. Shift in the timing, but stay in the lane. Micro delays, then lock back in place. Never collapse, just a change in the shape. Density build, but it stay refined. No overlap, error, no loss in the line. Every transition is small and exact. Built like a loop that adapt on the track. Keep it in motion, no break in the line. Each step return in a steady design. No drift, no push, no loss in control. Just rhythm that move without visible force. Strip it back down to a minimal tone. Less in the sound, but the structure is strong. No final peak, no dramatic release. Just steady rotation that never decrease. And in a loop that don't really stop. Cycle continue from bottom to top. No clear closure, but stay in the groove. Silent momentum that constantly move. Keep it in motion, no break in the line. Each step return in the steady design. No drift, no push, no loss in control. Just rhythm that move without visible force. Step in the pocket with a measured tone. Every syllable placed like a metronome. Clean diction cut, every letter shown. No blur in the line, every edge is known. Precise with the breath, keep the pressure low. Control delivery when the patterns flow. Split second shifts, but the timing exact. Every bar calculated, no drift in the track. Tight form, no slack in the frame. Each hit land clean, no break in the chain. No swing out of place, no loss in control. Just rhythm aligned from the start to the close. Yeah. Yeah. Start to the close. Subtle transitions inside of the phrase. Layered internal rhymes in a narrow space. Never overload, but the density there. Balance, repetition with the structured care. Micro timing shifts, but it stay in line. Double pace split, then resolve in time. No push, no drag, just a steady release. Every word set down with the measured technique. Tight form, no slack in the frame. Each hit land clean, no break in the chain. No swing out of place, no loss in control. Just rhythm aligned from the start to the close.
through every bar. No need a project, let the pattern talk. Fine-tune cadence, the structure repeat. Every pocket hits and a complete and discreet. Minimal change, but the detail refined. Small variation, keep it locked in design. Cycle complete, but it loop again like a coded sequence that remain in the brain. Tight form, no slack in the frame. Each hit land clean, no break in the chain. No swing out of place, no loss in control. Just rhythm aligned from the start to the close. Enter without a break in the line, and continue the phrase in a steady design. Each little segment is linking to next with no visible cut in the flow of the time. Carry the sound through a longer extension, no pause in the motion, connected intention. Measure delivery but stretching the span, a continuous chain in a controlled dimension. Shifting to tighter internal divisions, stacking the syllables into positions. Never too dense but increasing the count while keeping the structure within its conditions. Roll through the pocket with minimal force, nothing exaggerated across the course. Light vocal weight, but the timing is firm. Each word anchored in accurate source. Transition to shorter and sharper attacks. Cut the long phrases to compact stacks. Reduce the connection to segmented parts, then reassemble them back into tracks. Alternate forms of expansion and cut. Open the line, then immediately shut. Contrast in motion, but unity held. Nothing is random, everything's set up. Increase the pace in a narrow space. Double the count, but remain in place. No overlap, error, or spill in the frame. Everything lands in a stable base. Triplet insertion and back to straight. Subtle variation in timing and rate. Never outside of the rhythmic code. Every adjustment remains deliberate. Pull it back down to a slower state. Widen the spacing and regulate. Clear articulation returns to front. Each syllable placed with a balanced way. Longer extension across the bars, linking the phrases with minimal scars. No interruption in overall chain. Continuous form that quietly evolves. Introduce offset into the run. Late on entry, then line it up. Pushing, releasing, control degrees. Tension created but quickly resolved. Insert a gap but don't break the thread. Silence included but still connected. Flow resumes without losing line. Continuity always protected. Final integration of all the modes. Linking the slow and the fast in code. Long form phrases and compact bursts. Unified into a single chorus. End without ending. Sustain the chain. No final drop, no clear refrain. Continuous link in the looping state. Structure persists beyond the frame.
section. Every syllable placed with direct intention. Clean diction, no blur in the section. Measure delivery, tight connection. Keep it precise, no drag in the phrase. Micro timing shifts, but it stay in place. No swing off grid, no loss in the frame. Every hit the line, no drift in the lane. Lock it in, no space out of line. Each word land clean, every bar on time. No push, no pull, no break in control. Just rhythm maintained from the start to the close. Control breath, steady pace maintain. No excess force, no need to explain. Patterns repeat, but the structure evolve. Layered internal lines resolve and revolve. Double time split, then return to base. No overlap, error, maintain the space. Balance density, nothing too dense. Every word intentional, no coincidence. Lock it in, no space out of line. Each word land clean, every bar on time. No push, no pull, no break in control. Just rhythm maintained from the start to the close. Tone, but the structure defined. No emotional shift, just pattern design. Fine-tune cadence, repeat and refine. Every segment locked into the timeline. Cycle complete, but it hold the frame. No dramatic close, no need for change. Just a loop that stays in the head. Clean execution in the words unsaid. No space out of line. Each word land clean, every bar on time. No push, no pull, no break in control. Just rhythm maintained from the start to the close. From the start to the close. Yeah. Step in a narrow lane with a steady intent. Every syllable placed with a measured percent. No excess motion, no drift in the frame. Everything locked in a consistent plane. Clean in the diction, each letter defined. No blur in the edge, every segment aligned. Mapped to the grid with a stable control. Nothing collapse in the flow as it rolls. Shift in the space and adjust on the beat. Micro delay, then return to the seat. Timing is flexible, but never outplaced. Every variation contained in the space. Increase the density, stacking the line. Double the pattern, then break it in time. Never overload, but the weight's still there. Balance precision in every layer. Slide to a softer delivery tone. Reduce the pressure, but keep it control. Less in projection, more in design. Every component connected in line. No dramatic rise, no fall in the track. Just a constant motion that never retract. Cycle repeat with a minimal shift. Pattern evolve, but it never drift. Break down the phrase to a simpler form. Reduce the count, but the shape still norm. No wasted space, no random event. Every decision is fully intent. Subtle progression, but nothing too high. Stay in the pocket, don't step outside. Keep it contained in a technical range. Small variation, but nothing rearranged. Final section, still follow the code. No extra weight in the path that it goes. And in a loop that don't really close. Sequence remain as the structure reload. Start at a slow rate, clear in the tone. Each word separated, fully exposed. No rush in the count, just place and release. Steady division, consistent and clean. Build up the pattern, increase the rate. Double the syllables, tighten the space. Pack in the line, but keep it controlled. Nothing collapse when the density grows. Pull back sudden, reduce to a few. Minimal phrases with nothing to prove. Leave a small gap, then re-enter the run. Silence is rhythm between every chunk. Shift to a faster subdivision now. Triple it division, but keep it allowed. No overstep when the timing is strict. Every return hit center and fit. Balance the swing with a straighter feel. Slight correction to sharpen the reel. No heavy push, no forced attack. Just precise motion across the track. Drop to a lower intensity tone. Thin vocal weight, but the timing is strong. No added color, no emotion, no bend. Just linear flow from the start to the end. Expand the phrase into longer lines. Connect the segments in extended time. Lessen the pause, but the spacing still clear. Every transition intentional here. Increase the overlap slightly in range. Carry the sound through a measured exchange. Never too dense, but enough to sustain. Forward momentum without any strain. Introduce syncopation in the frame. Offbeat entry, then back to the lane. Delay the accent, then land it exact. Subtle distortion of rhythm intact. Compress the structure to rapid burst. Short form phrases in quick reverse. Stack, then release in a staggered design. Uneven spacing, but still in time. Return again to a grounded base. Slow down the pattern, widen space. Clear articulation, reset the flow. Rebuild the sequence from steady and low. Reintroduce layered internal rhyme. Overlapping units that interconnect lines. Hidden repetitions beneath the sound. Patterns repeating but not spelled out. Final expansion across the grid. Merge all the forms that were previously split. Slow into fast and collapse through a base. Full cycle complete in a single phase. End in a loop that don't resolve. No final break, just the system involved. Dynamic ratio held in place. Continuous motion with no erase.